Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Cargo Minger video, and I'm feeling super awesomely excited because I heard not even a few days ago, mostly between like Wednesday and Thursday, I heard a lot of big news that Jamie Foxx is coming back and going to Marvel, and he's going to be reprising his role as Electro from the movie he did a couple years ago with The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I know that movie was a big downfall, and a lot of people didn't like it, and I didn't even like it as well. I mean, I do have my own copy of the Blu-ray, and I do watch it like sometimes, and I wish there was a lot of things they should have changed and just should have fixed, especially with Electro, and also with the Hobgoblin, and mostly about Rhino. How I didn't like how freaking Sony put like freaking machine guns and freaking rocket launchers on the guy. Yeah, like, really? That's not Rhino in the freaking comics or the old TV shows. So you guys are freaking wrecking Marvel characters in your guys' image. And I don't really like that, and you guys need to get off your freaking butts and actually give back all the freaking characters to Marvel so they can make better movies with them. I mean, like, playing with, Venom is actually not too bad, but, there are some other movies you guys did wreck over the years, and I just didn't really like it, especially with The Amazing Spider-Man. It was not that too great. This is why Marvel and Disney should, have all the rights to their own characters, just like how they bought all the characters back from, Fox. So now they got X-Men and, Fantastic Four back, so now they're going to be throwing them in the MCU soon. So, but now Marvel just needs to do one more thing and buy all the characters back from Sony so they can do what they have, how they want with them. So, but I did hear a little. I'm going to talk about on this video today too, but I'm going to talk about after I'm done with this article about Jamie Foxx coming back as Electro. So I first posted it. I first posted this not even yesterday on my Facebook, and that's when everything started to happen, and I was like, okay, so I better post it on my Facebook and talk about it on my channel tomorrow. So I was really tired today, so I didn't get a chance to do a video. So I was like, okay, so I'll just do one tomorrow. So as I wake up and when it's bright and sunny and I have good lighting in my room, so just yeah. So I got this from Epic Stream, because Epic Stream is one of those legit companies where they talk about the greatest news for movies and games or whatever. So I was like, okay. So it says here, Jamie Foxx got another shot at playing Electro in Spider-Man 3, which he's coming to return. And surprisingly, I did hear that he's not going to be blue. They're actually going to be sticking to the Electro character from the Web of Shadows game of Spider-Man, and the comics where he's not freaking all electrical blue. He's gonna probably have his famous outfit. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe they could change the outfit just a little bit, just to look more like a live action ish. Because I know in the Web of Shadows, his outfit was electro. There's a bolt right here, bolts right there, and I think there was bolt shoulder things too. I remember that in the game because I used to play the game a lot because I loved the Web of Shadows. It was a great game. So I don't know if they're going to be sticking with that kind of particular costume for the new Electro. They could change it up just a little bit. Not maybe too big of electric bolts. Maybe just a little shorter. Maybe not too long. Maybe just short, just to keep it simple. I don't know. They could change it up a little bit because it is going to be a live action film. So they have a little tendency. Marvel have a little tendency to change costumes for the Marvel characters in the comics to their live action, just like how Scarlet Witch looked a lot different than the comic book version, and Vision, his look got a little bit different from the comic book version, and a lot of the other characters, Captain Marvel and Captain America and Thor and Iron Man, Hulk, you name it. So it's just they've been changing a lot of costumes because they want to make it look really realistic. So now they're probably going to be doing the same thing with Electro because they want to make him look still badass, but still have an awesome costume. They still kind of have the similarity of the same costume from the comics a little bit, but just make it just a tiny bit different. But yeah, let's just get straight to the article, and I always want to see what it says. So it says here, spectacular news, Spider-Man fans, and what could be the best described shocking turns of events. Jamie Foxx is now Marvel Cinematic Universe bound, and he's set to reprise his role as Electro in Tom Holland's third Spider-Man film. It says, "Say what? Oh!" Yep. So I'm actually kind of excited. So it says here, the Hollywood Reporter first broke the news out that Fox is indeed rejoining the Marvel film franchise after 6 long years. According to entertainment website, the actor who appeared in Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 2, which was a total downfall, and I didn't really like it. Like I said earlier, they did the villain super bad. I mean, as much as I really enjoyed the film, I mean, they got to change a whole bunch of things. I'll talk about later or another video. Is in final talks to get another shot at playing the iconic Spider-Man villain. Other details about the ongoing negotiations between him and Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures are still being kept under wraps. Judging by what we saw in Spider-Man Far From Home, it looks like the MCU is going all in with their own series of multiverse-centric films, beginning with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So that'll probably make sense how to throw in Electro in there. And I think if they're going to be throwing in Dr. Octopus and a few others that we will probably see, like Kraven the Hunter, that's probably how they're going to do it with that movie, with Doctor Strange 2. That's my little theory, my little point of view. While no confirmation has been made yet, but if Jamie's Electro will be the same guy we saw in TASM 2, yeah, like the Amazing Spider-Man 2, it's still a stunner to see him back in a Marvel War, considering how poorly reviewed Andrew Garfield's late sequel was. Yeah, it was poorly reviewed, and I didn't really like it. I don't think I ever did a movie review for that one, did I? No, I didn't. My mouth's feeling a little bit dry here. Let me just get a little drink here. To make sure I don't show the product. Okay. Let's hope for the best. It's totally an amazing time to be a Marvel fan. And the third Spider-Man film starring Tom Holland will begin production in early 2021. And that's all what it says. There are other posts about Electro. I should try to find other ones. Oh, here's the post I posted on Venom, saying that Sony reportedly wants to have Venom show up in more MCU projects. And this is from WeGotItCovered.com. Some people say WeGotItCovered.com has, fake news, and sometimes it has real news. I don't know, it's between there, but I don't know if this is true or not true, but I would love to have, Sony do that with Marvel. So yeah, we want to see Venom in more MCU projects. So, I mean, that would make a lot more sense because, Venom is one of Spider-Man's iconic villains in his, in New York City. And we eventually, all us Marvel fans, probably want him to be facing Spider-Man at one point in time in one of the movies. So it's like, okay, so yeah, we want Venom in Spider-Man, but Sony still has the rights for him. So we gotta make a good deal with Sony. I mean, that's gonna be the best way for Sony and Marvel to work out another deal. So it's like, okay, yeah, we want some of these characters in the MCU, and we want to work out a better deal, or better yet, we want to buy all of our rest of our characters. So because we have a lot of big plans and ideas how to throw them in there and have our universe grow bigger. So exactly. So whoever the CEO of Sony is they say, hey, yeah, I know you guys have been making a lot of the Marvel characters movies over the years, but especially from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and yada yada. We want to start a little Spider-Man Spider-Verse movie at one point, and we want to have those characters. So if it's alright, we want to buy the rest of our characters back so we can have a bigger universe in Marvel. So I don't know. I mean, I bet they're gonna figure out a good way just to do it, but it's just my speculations. I mean, I would love to see Venom back in the hands of Marvel, so they can do more films as Venom, and maybe we could see more Carnage, which we're going to see in Venom 2 next year, because apparently they're pushing Venom 2 to next year. It was supposed to come out this November, but I heard they just delayed it to next year of 2021. So I was like, oh, damn it. It's like, yeah, we're seeing more delayed movies until next year. So, goddamn. That's the life. That's the, the pandemic's going on still. So it's just like, I know. I mean, lately this kind of shit just needs to stop. But we're still going to pull through this pandemic, guys. I know we're going to be seeing a lot of these big movies next year, and hopefully by then we will have a vaccine to get vaccinated, and then we can all go back to movie theaters. We can all go back to, like, doing what we love to do, and yeah. But anyways, I want to see what that post says about Venom, about Sony, like, trying to throw them with more of MCU projects. It says, the specifics of a new deal made between Sony and Marvel last summer that Tom Holland's Peter Parker to remain a part of the MCU hasn't been made clear, but after Sony threatened to take their ball and go home, and despite Kevin Feige of one of his franchise's most popular characters, they might as well gotten everything they asked for. Most people are under the impression that the MCU's Spider-Man will show up in the SPUMOMC from time to time in a cameo role as a rival to share between universe builds towards the Sinister Six. Before putting the web slinger in front of the center of the battle, half a dozen of his famous foes. However, there's also been rumors that Sony's roster of heroes could also occasionally jump over to Marvel Studios. Morbius, Spider-Woman, and Kraven the Hunter are all in the works, but Venom is both the biggest name of the bunch and a proven comedy played by a major star after Tom Hardy's debut as Eddie Brock, ranked in over $800 million at the box office. It seems inevitable that Spider-Man and Venom will cross paths eventually, then we will just not know in which franchise it will happen. And it says here, insider Daniel Richmond has now claimed that Sony are pushing for more crossovers with the MCU to give the SPUOMC a boost that could lead over to Venom or Symbiote heading over to Marvel to cause some chaos. Talking to Patreon, the tipster wrote, Sony wants to have more crossover with the MCU to give more buzz to their cinematic universe, like having the symbiote and the Venom in other MCU projects. While Feige has no doubt to relate to shoehorn characters that he doesn't have control over in his mentally crafted mythology, if the suit fits the story, then fans will have no doubt to completely on board with the idea of Venom showing up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, so what they're trying to say is they do want to throw Venom in the MCU in a couple projects, but what was said by Kevin Feige, he wants to make sure it would suit the story and be on board of the idea of Venom showing up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But I just think Kevin Feige just wants the entire family there so he can just do all the movie projects he wanted. But I'm kind of sure they're gonna figure out a better deal to get all the characters back at one point and just do whatever they want with it. But that would lose Sony a lot of money, and they'll have to think about new, better ideas for movies. And I do like Sony. They've done a lot of good movies over the years. Not just Venom and Spider-Man and all the other movies they've done over the years. But they gotta think of better new ideas now because eventually Marvel's gonna buy all their characters back from them, and it's just okay, we gotta think of new ideas now to make a movie and yada yada and stuff like that. Yeah, that's just life. So we gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, but anyways, I don't think I want to go searching for another post about Electro, but I'm actually I am happy, and I would love to see. I would really love to see Electro just come back and just having to battle Spider-Man and all that stuff. We are going to be seeing Scorpion, we are going to be seeing Vulture, and then we are going to be seeing Electro, and then hopefully, someone will have the hearts of carrying the Hunter into the MCU because he's one of these Sinister Six, and that would make sense. So I'm just gonna take another drink here. That's better. But yes, so I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what Marvel's gonna have in store with Jamie Foxx's Electro. Like they're gonna change his outfit, they're gonna change a little bit more of his backstory, just a bit like especially how poorly they made his like little backstory with he made Spider-Man 2. But I'm on board on what they're gonna do with him, and I like to see like how they're gonna throw him in Spider-Man 3. And the one thing is, I want to try to see if they're gonna throw in Doc Ock, because I haven't heard anything about that yet exactly. Because I think Sony still has some, so I'm surely hope they actually gave him up too, so they can actually have, because apparently Doc Ock is the leader for Sinister Six, so that would make sense. So. But anyways, I think this concludes my video. There's really nothing else I want to talk about Jamie Foxx's Electro. I'm just glad that he's back. He's coming back to play his iconic reprising role as Electro. And yeah, so I'm excited. So if you guys really enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, share the video. Share the video to your friends or your family or whatever you are. I want you guys to help me grow. My main goal on my channel right now, I want to gain up to 1,000 subscribers and a little more because I want to get an email to apply for getting my videos monetized so I can start getting paid on YouTube. I want to have a little secondary job on YouTube. I've been trying to do this for years, since 2011. That's been my main goal ever since, and I would just want to, I have over 200 something videos on my channel, and I'm still trying. I want your guys' help. I literally want your guys' help. So share me this video over Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I think it's just mostly Facebook and Twitter. There's no other platforms to share stuff to, I think. But I think it's mostly Twitter and Facebook. Or MySpace, if MySpace is still there. Now MySpace is long dead. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, about me explaining about more Marvel news, about other characters getting thrown in the MCU, maybe like Morbius and Cave of the Hunter or whatever the other MCU and other like projects that Sony's been doing, I'll keep an eye out for more like news like that, and I'll be sure to do another video like this. So thank you guys for watching, and you guys know the drill. So wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good night, and good afternoon, and I'll get you guys on another great Minger Show video. And also, watch my other last video that I've done. I did a gameplay video of me playing Halo 3 ODST. I've been playing it a long time, and Steam just added that on September 22nd. And I would really love you guys to go watch that video and actually like comment on it and just let me know if you guys missed playing that game. And that's all I'm going to say. So peace, and see you guys next time.